This is absolutely crazy, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been looking forward to having the Pudgy Penguins meme coin sort of released on the market. And guess what happened? They got released on the market, and right now people are going crazy. It's either you made a lot of money or you lost a lot of money. Now, this was a very, hugely anticipated pre-sale, if I can put it that way, because the Pudgy Penguin NFTs have been promising to drop a very, very good, meme project, which has happened. Moreover, we did see something similar to this happen a while back, because if I can just take you in the timestamps of history, right? I'm sure you guys remember, Bored Ape. They have ApeCoin, and it was some sort of similar atmosphere in terms of anticipation. So over the time, Bored Apes, ApeCoin has obviously, done very well. It has kept its relevance, and it's been trying to maintain its popularity, even though, at some point it was worth $23. At the moment, it's, currently trading at $1.52, $1.52. That is a huge drop. So does a similar fate await Pudgy Penguins? So a lot of you guys who are obviously FOMOing right now because you really believe this is gonna be like a 10x, a 100x, and you're really going to like retire into the sunsets, please take a look at history. ApeCoin, one of the most anticipated projects stemming off of an NFT project, which is theoretically doing much better, because if you take a look at Pudgy Penguins, right, if you look at their website, they are mostly a meme token. They are a meme token. That really means it's all about hype, it's all about nothing much, and it's all about community. Community plus hype plus belief. This is what these guys are definitely selling to us. But if you take a look at ApeCoin, which is coming from the Bored Ape NFT club and the whole team around it, right? At least these guys are having a much more professional and well-organized type of cryptocurrency, because this is a layer 3 platform where people can even create meme coins, and there's a lot of ecosystem around it. So if you had to compare ApeCoin in comparison to Pudgy Penguins, obviously ApeCoin has got more substance, but take a look at how ApeCoin has been annihilated in the past couple of months. Granted, perhaps, ApeCoin was released during a bear market, so this is one of the reasons why it didn't really stand its ground and it didn't really get to like hold its value. And maybe this time around, if you take a look at Pudgy Penguins, perhaps due to the fact that we are in a full-fledged bull market, we're beginning to sort of get into those euphoric moments as far as the bull market is concerned. Perhaps this is going to do very well, but I highly doubt it's just going to be one of those projects where a lot of retail investors are going to end up being exit liquidity for the big boys. So listen, if you do not want to be exit liquidity, if you are not part of the people who bought Pudgy Penguins during the pre-sale, or you were dropped it, or whatever method or form you could have had, received these tokens, if you didn't receive them prior to today when it got listed on Binance, etc., please practice proper risk management. Number one, let's take a look at the market cap. The current market cap is around 2.8 billion US dollars. I mean, what meme coin right off the butt right off the get right off the get starts trading at 2.8 million, and it's done a 53% price drop, because this one was close to, or rather above, 3.5 billion US dollars. But take a look at the fully diluted valuation, which is around 3.9 billion US dollars, which is absolutely crazy. So personally, I am taking a look at the fully diluted valuation as the actual real value. So think about this. Pudgy Penguins, the Pudgy tokens, are worth 3.9 fully diluted market cap valuation. So In order for you to make a 10x, right, this meme coin has to go to 40 billion US dollars. Is that possible? Yes, it is absolutely possible. So let's take a look at one of the biggest meme coins that we have. Dogecoin has been around for a very long period of time, and right now it's worth 58 billion US dollars. So in order for you to make a 10x on Pudgy, or rather investing in Pudgy Penguins, the value, the market sentiments, and the belief overall, it has to be as high as the current community belief around Dogecoin. You understand? Because the biggest meme coin is worth 58.9 billion US dollars. So in order for you to make a 10x on Pudgy Penguins, the market has to mature and grow as much as Dogecoin has in the past, however many years that Dogecoin has been around. So that happen in a few months? Can that happen in a few years? Because Dogecoin has been building its community for the past, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. So it's not really an easy type of task that is going to be done in a short period of time. Maturity and building such a community takes a very strong, or rather takes a very long period of time. There has to be the aspect of time. So this is one of the reasons why personally I do not really know about you guys. Please let me know in the comment section below. Number one, I am interested in finding out how you sort of obtained your Pudgy tokens. Did you participate in the pre-sale? Were you part of the Pudgy Penguins NFT club enthusiasts, and you guys were obviously given some Pudgy tokens, or you found a way to get a hold of Pudgy tokens? Please let me know how you managed to get a hold of these prior to Pudgy getting listed on Binance. And by the way, yeah, so while you guys are letting me know in the comment section below, right? First of all, I want to really applaud the Pudgy team, because these guys have obviously been already listed on the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. They are available on Binance, OKX, MEXC, BingX. These guys are already all over. So regardless of how accessible and available they are, they still managed to drop by about 53.9%. So imagine the people who FOMOed in at the top, the retail dumb money. Obviously, these guys are not really, feeling too good right now because they are exit liquidity. So can the price of Pudgy Penguin continue pumping in the next coming few days or months? Absolutely. It is possible. But from a risk to reward perspective, I'm definitely skipping this one. However, I do know for a fact that there's going to be a lot of derivatives on the real markets. First of all, let me also talk about the fact that these guys had a pre-sale. They had a pre-sale. It wasn't, would you guys consider a pre-sale a fair launch? This is a very subjective topic, and I really totally understand with, I do sort of sympathize with everybody's opinions and concerns about pre-sales. It is because, pre-sales, number one, are meant to sort of favor the earliest investors, because usually early investors get bonuses, they get a lot of perks, etc. So when a pre-sale sort of gets listed on the markets, number one, the last retail investors, like the people who are getting to find out about this project, a lot of them usually get the shorter end of the stick, which is very, very unfair. So first of all, there's too many red flags as far as my investment, criteria or blueprint is concerned. First of all, pre-sales are a big no-no for me, especially if I'm not really getting to participate with the first bunch of people who are investing in the pre-sale, okay? Because I usually get the worst price possible, and there's a lot of people who've significantly made a lot of money before me, and I do not really want to be exit liquidity for anybody. So pre-sale are a big no-no to me. Number two, these guys made sure that they had a lot of anticipation, liquidity, and availability of these tokens everywhere, so that the earliest investors can easily exit with minimal slippage. Because if you take a look at dexscreener, By the way, if you take a look at dexscreener, the Pudgy Penguin team has been spending a little bit of money on marketing, which I totally agree with. This is absolutely a good thing to do because they've got a lot of money and they need, to sort of put themselves out there. So as you can see right over here, this is the contract address. In case you guys really want to get the actual Solana contract address, all you got to do is come over to CoinGecko, search for Pudgy Penguins. Make sure you clarify and verify that the fully diluted valuation and the market cap are equivalent to the figures that you are seeing on the screen. So just come to the contract address, copy it, go to dexscreener.com, and then paste the contract address like this. And then, these are the results that are going to pop up. So if you take a look at this, right, they have 1,000 boosts, and they are currently the 5th trending coin at the moment. So as you can see right over here on dexscreener, it went up as high as 4.4 billion US dollars, and it has been declining. How low is it going to go? Personally, I really think it's going to drop below 1 billion. It's probably going to settle around the 500 million to around 700 million US dollars in terms of market cap before we can have another leg up, because there's gonna be a lot of people who are going to be selling. A lot of people have made a shit ton of money, So if you take a look at the number of holders overall are 244,494, which is quite a lot of people. So in terms of the holders, this is pretty significant. So let's go to SoulScan and see what the holder numbers are and which people hold the highest amount of Pudgy Penguins. So take a look at this. Let's go to the holder accounts, and 34.94%, which is worth around close to $1 billion right over here, is held by this particular contract or this particular address. Okay, and Binance is the 4th largest holder. Then then these accounts, right, having around 142 million US dollars. They own about 5.25% right over here, and then the list declines and the number of holders becomes lesser and lesser. However, there are people who are still having a lot of it. Take a look at this. This guy owns around 0.06%, and they are having 1.6 million US dollars worth of Pudgy tokens. So this is absolutely crazy, And then if you go to the next pages, so let's go to the next page and the other page as well. So we do have a very significant drop, from somebody owning around 1.6 million US dollars. Then there's quite a number of people who own around 5,900 ETC. So technically speaking, right, the number of people who own at least over 1,000, or rather over 5,000 US dollars, is realistically around 4,000 people. As you can see right over here, if you take a look at the number of holders, this number is 4,000, and the number of people who are having at least 5,000 or close to 6,000 US dollars worth of Pudgy tokens are around that particular number. So if you take a look at these other numbers, like the 244,000, these are obviously people that got airdropped, or the people that hold a very small amount of tokens. So why did I tell you all that? Around 4,000 people. So let's realistically say around 500 people. 500 people have got more than 500,000 US dollars worth of Pudgy Penguins. What are these guys going to do? They are definitely going to be exiting and selling. So this is one of the reasons why we're going to see a massive sell-off in the next coming 2 weeks. It's going to take probably 2 to 4 weeks in order for these tokens to sort of disperse and be distributed to the other people in the markets. There's going to be a lot of dumb money. A lot of dumb money is obviously going to be, grabbing those tokens into circulation. You understand? So give it some time. Do not FOMO right now, because there's bound to be a heavy correction. Okay, so it might even drop below 1 billion US dollars. Personally, I'm only going to be interested in Pudgy tokens if they drop below 500 million US dollars. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, look, it's impossible for Pudgy tokens to go to 500 million US dollars and above. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a meme coin trader. On average, I only invest in coins that are worth 150,000 US dollars to around 500,000 US dollars. I barely invest in coins that are worth more than a million US dollars. Do you honestly think I am going to be able to be exit liquidity to a project which is worth and over 500 million US dollars? That's absolutely crazy. By the time a project reaches 500 million US dollars, if I invested in it, I should be buying 3 Lamborghinis. You get my point. So I wouldn't, put my $200 or $1,000 in a project which is already worth 2.6 billion US dollars. It doesn't really make any sense because I am looking for a 100x minimum, a 10x. You understand? But in order for you to do a 10x investing in Pudgy tokens, you guys are really, really going to need the market cap to really move by a whole lot. So personally, I'm not really going to be investing in this one. You guys can do your thing. You guys are the cool guys. You guys have got so much hope. You guys have got so much faith. You can do your thing. I'm going to be over here trenching it out in the trenches, because this is where we find the best opportunities. However, you know how it is with the trenches. There's a lot of risk involved, etc. But anyhow, I would rather face that than being exit liquidity to somebody. So yeah, that's all I had for you, ladies and gentlemen. Moral of the story is I'm going to skip Pudgy Penguins because I didn't get in the pre-sale. I didn't get any airdrop worth celebrating, and it's bloody expensive. So I'm not going to be doing that to myself. I'm not going to be making some other guy rich. I'm not going to do that. Hell to the no, no, no. So please let me know in the comment section below, what is your trading plan and strategy as far as Pudgy Penguin is concerned. Let me know. And yeah, do you have any other plays for me? What are you guys trading? So please let me know in the comment section below. You guys have been awesome. God bless you and have a great day.